Hello everybody, Clive at 5 here, bringing you a straight-up commentary. This is a match between ChaoxTech, the red Terran in the bottom right-hand corner, and Zilea, the blue Zerg, in the top left-hand corner. These two being paired up again. This is just excellent. You may recall a previous match, I think it's my replay 4 on my YouTube. The pair-up between these two where Zilea mentioned that ChaoxTech needed a bullet in the head. So this is part of the BM replay pack that ChaoxTech sent me. I'm really excited to commentate this one. I might be a little bit rusty because I know it's been about a month since I did my last commentary. I'm going to try to start ramping it up a little bit more. I know I haven't been the most faithful commentator, and I have some new subscribers that I need to impress. Thanks for subbing. Be sure to tell your friends about me if you have StarCraft watching friends. Always trying to get that viewership up, of course. Then again, I don't commentate for the views. I commentate because I enjoy it. You know, one of those heartfelt things, right? But the views and comments, of course, don't hurt. Zilea scouting in, well, both wrong directions because they are cross positions, so they will likely scout each other second unless, man, ChaoxTech gets like super lucky and just goes straight across the middle of the map, which I do not anticipate. Going for a single gas, so we aren't going to see any big marine push or anything. Typically not something you do on this map anyway. Though I do find it curious that he seems to be going for more of an aggressive build. A lot of players like to expand fairly early. Zilea, in fact, is trying to expand very early. Not uncommon at all for a Zerg to expand, just because the map is so gigantic. No gas yet, so Zilea not in any sort of a big hurry. I'm actually, you know, I've seen on rare occasions Zerg players try to double expand. Taking that third right away, but not recommended, I suppose, at this level. Well, yeah, ChaoxTech in Masters, and Zilea also in Masters, both, I think, in High Masters. You know, I haven't checked up with ChaoxTech recently. I'm assuming that he's still in, you know, mid to High Masters, so we'll just go on that for right now. Finally, Zilea wandering into the base of ChaoxTech, and seeing what he can see, just an orbital, a barracks with a tech lab on it, and a Reaper coming out, so I'm wondering if he's going to be anticipating this. ChaoxTech going to go for a bunker again, right by the hatchery. The hatchery is going to come up, but the bunker's planted down in time, and it won't be any creep interference. Overlord there to spot it, and the drones are coming off the line. I don't know if he's just going to start trying to mine or what. First Reaper is out on the way. A second SCV is coming as well. They may try to... Oh boy, that SCV might not make it. Oh, that's rough. So this second SCV is going to come to try to finish off the bunker, if possible. And I think he'll be able to do it just fine. So, smart of ChaoxTech to think ahead on that. And this Reaper's going to make it inside just fine. Wow, so... now Zilea might be in a little bit of trouble because it is incredibly difficult to stop this bunker aggression. Zilea, are you serious? Yes, LOL and LOL indeed. This queen, boy, not going to want to engage yet. He's going to want to wait for a second queen, maybe a couple roaches. Yeah, Roach Warren is only halfway done. I don't think it's... Boy. A tough call. Yeah, as long as they are firing at the queen as opposed to the hatchery, then man, he has to be there to repair. This hatchery is definitely going down. Zilea is not going to be too happy about that. Similar strategy actually in the previous Zilea matchup, Zilea versus ChaoxTech matchup, with the bunker not able to take, or bunker taking down the hatchery. Zilea not able to stop it, even with those roaches. Transfuse on the hatchery, that's only going to buy it a little bit of time. Maybe it'll be enough time to get a couple roaches out. Man, these things just keep pecking away at it, but with that SCV there, it's tough. Nope, the hatchery does go down. Oh man. Yeah, he did get the recall, not the recall, the salvage off on that bunker. Oh man. Roach is out now, gonna charge straight for ChaoxTech's base. Not going to find anything, of course, because ChaoxTech is well sealed off, building a command center. He's going to be fine. In fact, we'll probably be able to defend fairly well. Well, we might be able to build some bunkers or something. Top 200. Yeah, he was for a while. Zilea. GM. Oh, is he GM? I don't think he ever made GM. Well, whatever. Tank is ready to attack. No siege yet, but let's see how far that siege is along. Wow, I probably should have had this production tab up all the while, but I didn't. Wow, that siege tank is a little bit exposed. Well, it's doing an okay job of just blocking the door, if nothing else. So now Zilea is planning down that hatchery once again. He is quite a ways behind because ChaoxTech has this orbital command morphing and is going to move it out at any moment now. Has a couple siege tanks ready to block up the front. These roaches are essentially useless at this point in time, so let's see what's Zilea's response. What's he going to go for now? He has the layer, but doesn't really have anything else. Just getting that second gas. He is quite a ways behind. Reaper's just being a pain in the ass. Gonna get that queen. Oh, small victory, but in a way a large victory. You never ever want to lose a queen this early in the game, much less one of few queens with one of few hatcheries. That's rough. Interestingly enough, in supply they're about even, but ChaoxTech just so much better fortified. Has those siege tanks ready to go. Has the orbital starting to move out. This replay's getting boring, you guys. I can't imagine what I would have to do if I had to commentate like a real game. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't be as boring, but I don't know. Embarrassing replays? At least they're embarrassing, so it's like, something ridiculous happening. I don't know. Another Evo chamber. Finally some tech, an infestation pit. Again with the infestation pit. Up against heavy tanks and just a few infantry, that's not going to really cut it. And if ChaoxTech is going mech again, which I'm guessing he is, yeah, 2 factories, it's just not going to work out with all those infestors. That's just not a good strategy. So this is a near repeat of Replay 4. I apologize for that. I do not pre-screen these. I try to get these commentated on a first take. So far this is a first take after having not commentated in a month. I'm pretty impressed with myself, I have to say. And wow, nice little harass from ChaoxTech. And even in late game, Reapers can be just a pain in the ass. Given all the roaches that Zilea has here, all it takes is, just leave 2 or 3 roaches just around here, or even less, just right here, where the Reapers can jump up. That's all it takes to solve this problem. No problem. There he goes. But ChaoxTech knows how to jump in there, knows how to get a few kills wherever he can. He's got a couple of Hellions. He's probably going to try to utilize those to the best of his ability. Roaches breaking down these destructible rocks. Hellions might... I'm going to... Oh... I would have been really impressed if those had just moved over right now to take a look at the rocks. And now consider me impressed. So... there we go, ChaoxTech checking out the expansion. Gonna find it just in time for the rocks to be destroyed. That could not have been even any more perfect timing. Infernal pre-igniter? I don't know if they have that. Oh yeah, he has that. Infernal. Oh, there it is. Infernal flamethrower. Wow. Roaches burrowing, that's pretty ingenious. And then a comsat, not comsat, jeez. And it's some weird name. Scanner sweep. Comsat was just Wow, look at all those tanks in Thor. That's just great. ChaoxTech gonna break down his own rocks. Zilea putting down a hatchery of his own. Income-wise, about on par, but army-wise, look at that difference. ChaoxTech twice the size of Zilea's army at least. Well, in supply usage, they are roughly on par. About even on harvesters too, so... in terms of army comp, though, that's where the difference is made. Zilea has mostly roaches and a couple infestors here and there. Nothing really to deal with the tanks so much. Roaches are great against the Hellions, but once you get a bunch of them sieged up and trying to march into a line of tanks, it just doesn't really work too well. Ugh, more and more infestors. Does he know? Does Zilea know that ChaoxTech's going for mech? He should. 2 factories. Usually, well, yeah, I don't know. Well, his loss. I don't really like Zilea. No, I don't really have... honestly, I don't have that much of a bias. Oh, ChaoxTech moving in a little bit... sieging a little bit late, actually. Wow, Roach is actually getting in there and might be able to get the drop on these tanks. Wow, I am impressed. SCVs arrived late to the party. Wow, and now they are pretty much on par. I'm quite impressed with that attack from Zilea. Well, actually I should say that I'm unimpressed with ChaoxTech's late siege up. He should have been a little bit more prepared, I guess, than that. Not leaving his tanks so exposed. But now he's ready to move out again with another set of troops here, mining full steam. Well, not quite full steam from that third. Zilea also not quite mining full steam from this third. So now we're going into the recuperation phase. Nothing will happen again for another couple minutes. Hey, actually a 4th going down. Oh, did I point at that and call it the 3rd earlier? Well, shame on me. Oh, well that's what I meant anyway, because there are no rocks here and there are rocks here. Well, BFD, alright? So here we go. Some Hellions moving out. I'm sure to check out this base to see if it's up, and they are going to find a delicious treat, a single drone to have for dinner. That's gross. Roach is coming in, yikes, and all these Hellions are going to go down. Or not. Oh, ChaoxTech able to perhaps squeeze away. Yeah, wow, okay. I thought they were going to lose. Who's going to lose those? I also have to say, I never use Sensor Tower just because it's just an expense, you know, that I never want to put out there. But the map presence that it gives, especially on a in this position for the base, or sorry, I should say on this one, where it's so far by land and you need a big head start to see if there are troops coming through here. I don't know, it just helps out. You can still, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling now. And honestly, I just wanted to get another replay done for the sake of, I have a resolution that I'm going to make for this next year, and that's to be, to make at least one replay one YouTube video a week, which is a little bit ambitious, and I'm kind of waiting to... Look how little anti-air ChaoxTech has. Has Zilea noticed this? Yes, he's finally building Spire. Okay, great. ChaoxTech should really have an additional Thor in here, or more Marines or something. I don't know. So anyway, my resolution for next year is to do a video a week and another commentary each week. Because I do want to have a stronger YouTube presence, I suppose you could say, or at least a StarCraft presence. And I haven't been very good at making videos lately, and the reason I'm waiting to the end of the year is because I have a lot of office work. I do consulting work in the evenings. I just have too much on my plate right now. I'm going to use the time between now and the end of the year to get the rest of that off of my plate so I can spend more time doing things I enjoy, like StarCraft videos and other play-along videos. In fact, I'm downloading Sonic Generations right now, which I'm pretty excited about. Infestor is getting nice fungals off on those Hellions. Tanks finally sieging up this time. Going to clear out a lot of those creep tumors. Expanding twice, and I like that. ChaoxTech just a single Overlord out, spreading creep. He's anticipating that there's going to be some expansions. Wow! Got to be careful about those infestors. ChaoxTech can scan at any moment. Wow! Tanks spread out these roaches, charge in, but with the spread on those tanks, they just destroy the roaches, and some nice BM banter back and forth. ChaoxTech telling Zilea that he's terrible. You just did mech. You should have known that. Congratulations on mech. That's part of the game. Wow, alright, well. It's funny when someone in Masters calls another person in Masters. I was nervous about that lack of anti-air, but it didn't seem like he made anything out of it. And yeah, so Zilea leaves the game. RFL. I don't know what that means. RFL. Rolling on the floor. No, that's ROFL. Whatever. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching. In fact, I hope to do some Sonic play along tonight if possible. So if you happen to be around to catch this video, be prepared for that as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.